Well, welcome back to Unlocked Crafts. Thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to do rhinestone necklaces. You're going to order these off of Amazon, and what comes in the bag are 3 different colors of the rhinestone trays, as they call them. One is bronze color, one is silver, and one is gold. And they have matching chains that come in the packages. And they're bagged in separate bags for you. The chains are, so you can see them right away. Then you have the substrate, and it has a thin plastic coating on it that you take off before you sub onto there. And it also has a double-sided tape. It feels kind of like plastic paper. And you peel off one side and you attach it to the inside of here. And once you get done with your subbing, you'll peel the other side off and you will attach your picture. Center it the way you want it and then put it in there. And I have one done so you can see how it will look. And just they can flip it to whatever side picture that they want to show at the moment, because this actually twirls in there. Here we go. The gold one goes with that one, and that one goes with that one. Now, that's one of the things that come in with this kit. The other thing that comes in this kit, sorry, I buried it, is a little packet that has your substrates, these little doohickeys. They have a very thin film on them, just like the regular earrings that I showed you in a previous video. It's very, very, very thin, so do be careful and gentle when you're removing it. It's a little plastic thing that just toss, and there you go. Now these are metal. Okay, that's what you sub onto. In the same bag that those are in are these little things with the words on one side, and it's just a clear piece of paper on the other side. They're actually just little stickers. They're double-sided stickers that you place. They're very thin too, by the way, just fair warning. That you place on your necklaces on the inside. And you just settle them down just like that. I already have one made up for both sides. I didn't take off the second part of the double-sided tape yet because I'm not quite ready for it, because I want to show you how I sub them before I do that part. I'm going to take this away from you. Now I use the Cricut iron. I'm sure some of you know what this is. Most of you. This here, I haven't even turned it on yet, because you can never see the lights when I'm trying to show you guys the lights, but there are 3 settings, and I always use the 3rd topmost setting because that's the hottest. You can also use your press for this. I watched a video last night actually, before I went to bed, and the lady says she does them on her press for 400 degrees at like 60 seconds. I'm not sure. I haven't tried that method, so I'm not sure if that's actually correct. I would think that that would burn it, but that's just me. I love using the Cricut iron because it's something that I can control, and I use the timer on my phone to take care of that. Now I'm going to show you these ones first, because I have 2 different sets of necklaces that I bought. And like I said, I have this pretty much already set up to go ahead and take. I just haven't pressed anything yet because I want to do all the pressing and everything on a live. Now I took some pictures of family and I put it in my Cricut design space, and these are less than an inch by an inch. Good. Yeah, I know. Isn't it a lifesaver? This is less than an inch by an inch round, but on your Cricut design space, what you want to do is at least a little bit bigger than what your design is, so that you get, hey Lori, than what you get on your background, because you want to make sure that you get the full picture and the face in there. Oh, bringing up my Cricut just to give you the size that I used for mine. Now this is my father-in-law and his mother-in-law. I know you can't see this really good, so I'm going to try to hold it up to you so you can see the picture. Like I said, these are very small. These are very small. So, and it's probably upside down to you guys, sorry. But anyway, so I made them, I think I made them 1.1. I'm going to double check that as far as size that you want to make these. Because what you're going to do, now I'm going to do it like I do my earrings, and I'm going to put the metal side down, because you're pressing onto the white. You're pressing onto the white, so I'm going to put that on top of the white, center it so that I get his face on there. And this is warmed up now, but I want to bring that up so that I can tell you what size to create your image in. You can use any image you want. I just used my in-laws because I figured I'd give my mother-in-law a special gift for their anniversary that's coming up. Hi, Jessica. Just 1 second. I gotta bring it up because I'd saved it because I was doing it earlier to make sure that I had the right size for these things. Because you don't want to make them too big where they're not going to fit right. You don't want to make them too small where you're not going to have a good background on them. To me, these are really fancy necklaces. They're really pretty too, and they actually spin. Check this out, guys. They actually turn, so you can do one on this side and you can do one on that side, and that's what I'm going to do with this one. I'm going to put side one, then flip it and put the other side, but you've got to wait until you're done pressing first. And my Cricut wants to misbehave. Come on. Come on, get up there. So I am going to make some noise with my alarm clock, because that's the way I do everything, is with when I'm doing it in here and using the iron press. I use my alarm clock to time it, and my timer, I use 48 seconds on my timer. So we're going to press this. This is all warmed up now. All three of them are lit, and the temperature says it's ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and start this thing. Now, like I said, while this is ticking, I put 1.1 as far as the measurements for the little circle metal things for these guys. I put 1.1 as far as the measurements. Now if you just have a design, I'm sure it won't matter. Okay, there we go. And of course we always use parchment. Ow, it's hot. Oh, by the way, don't touch it right away, it's hot. It's very hot. Okay, I'm gonna just throw him down there for a second while I do the second side for us. Right, so I'm gonna do, by the way, this stinks, just letting you know. It smells. I don't know if it's because of the metal or what, but it really reeks. Fair warning to anybody who has sensitive smelling. Okay, so we're gonna do mom-in-law. Oops. Start the timer for that. And I don't know if you can see this, but I'm trying to hold it up so you can. It's like I said, but it turned out really, really nice. So make a great gift, or if sell, who knows? Because of the fact that it's personalized, it'll probably be better as a gift kind of thing. But the picture looks really good on it. Now that's just one of the earrings that we're going to do today. But I want to put them together for us, because this is the first time I'm putting together. So this is actually the first time that I've putting it together for us. And there's, like I said, there's a double-sided tape. So I'm taking off the second side, I hope, without taking off the first side. And you take that off, and hopefully this will work out really nicely. I'm going to line it up with the little clasp right there. Try to. I'm not always good at centering, but I'm going to try to. Ooh, that turned out really good. Okay. Look at that. Can you see it? I can't see it. Let's see. Can you see this? Oops. Not if it's not in the camera lens. Sorry, guys. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. You may need a pair of tweezers, I don't know, but I know that I am having trouble with the second side. Tweezers work. Like I said, this is a learning process, because this is the first time that I've tried this particular style of necklace. And I'm going to put, what's nice about this is that it can twirl, and you can put whoever you want on top. If you want him on top, or you can turn it around. The person that you give it to can turn it around and put whoever they want on top, which is pretty cool. And they sent, like I said, they sent this other, the little chains with it. Whoa. Of course they're intertwined. This is the first time I'm taking the chains out of the bags. I didn't realize they were interwoven like that. But they're nice. They look like they're nice and sturdy chains, which I like. I don't like the thin stuff, but these look nice and sturdy. They're really pretty. And there's a little claspy thingy. I'm going to give this to my mom for her anniversary coming up in August. You thread it through, because there's a little threading. It's not really hard. It's a big wide gap, so you don't have to really work at it too hard, which is nice. And then there you go. Isn't that beautiful? Hey, Lori. Oops. Trying to catch up on. You're welcome. And it comes with all the stuff that you need to make these little pendants. They're kind of cute. Now, I also, before I ordered these, I I decided to use my earrings as necklaces and buy the chains separately, along with, where in the heck did I put that little dude? 1.7 is what I originally had these at, but now they're at 2 point something because they are quite a bit larger. Don't ask me why they changed their size. I do not know. These also, oops, I'm off camera again. Sorry guys, you should have said something. These also have little plastic on them just to protect them while they're being shipped. And I already printed out a design to throw on there because I haven't done these yet. So, I mean, this design, I've done other designs on them already. And of course you do the same thing. And I use 48 seconds for these as well. I ordered the earrings and I decided, why not? Let's make it a set. Oh, where did I put my damn phone again? And the size that I use for these, because they're a little bit bigger, like I said, than what the original. Get over here where I can see you. Thank you. These ones are the teardrop ones are size 2 inches. I think that's what I did with them. And we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just make one thing of them for you and show you how I put it together, since I have a little bit of time for you. So we're gonna press that for 48 seconds. My iron's still hot from my previous one. And then we'll sub both sides and then we'll attach the necklace to it. I'll show you how to do all that. But I do prefer the thicker necklace, and I can go ahead and put that on here as a link as well. Let me get that for you. Now this is a thinner link, thinner chain, so I'm not posting that. I mean, I didn't link that. But these are the chains that I use, that I prefer. And I just threw my thing on the floor. That's the size that I'm using. Now those are nice sturdy necklaces. They fit around, they fall right. I'll show you where they fall, just because I have one that I made for myself just to see how it would work. And like I said, they have a plastic coat. The earring itself has a plastic coating on it that you have to remove before you press. I'm going to do side 2 real quick. These get pretty hot too, by the way. I usually let them cool off, but I'm not doing that today. I just figured I'd go ahead and put one together for us. And it's all 48 seconds. You can do these on the press too if you want, but I find it just as easy to put on here. I mean, use with the iron press. I love these things. I love this thing. I haven't put these up on my website yet, so you're not going to find them there. Yet is the key word. I have to take a good picture of them. I haven't figured that out just yet right now. I was more concerned of, can I do this? We'll do a second one with me and my father being in the military. Because I was in the military, he's in the military. Okay, so we got our second earring done. Ooh, it's warm. So that'll open it. Now these holes are a little bit smaller, so this is why you have to buy those I forget what they're called. I'll have to look them up real quick. I'll look them up here for you guys. Because these are clasps. Where are they? Oops, I missed it. Oh, here we go. They're called jump rings. Forgot what they were called. But they're called jump rings, and they work perfectly for putting the necklaces together if you don't use a fancy... Yeah, sure, no problem. Hold on one second. This is the Cricut iron. It's very hot right now. But mine's blue. I know that they come in different colors. But they're the Cricut iron. They're a little bit over $100. This is the bottom of them is very, very hot. They have a holder that goes with it so that you don't burn your desk. And the little lights are on the front. I don't know if I don't know how easy these can be seen, but they're all lit up, and I use the highest temperature on that. Now for the earring, I use the jump rings, and I thread it through the small hole. I don't know if you can really see that I'm threading it through this small hole. And then like I said, I'm using the 18 inches because I used all my other ones already. And I put the necklace portion, because you want both of them to go together before you close the gap, because you're not going to get it on there if you close the gap beforehand. So you got to do it at the same time as you thread your thing. And then I use I call it needle nose pliers. I'm sure it's called something totally different. And then I just clasp it together like so. There we go. And it's tight and it's ready to go. Ta-da! There you go, you have your necklace. And thank you for stopping by today. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button on the bottom, and have a great day.